Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life is good. Did you have a great weekend? Mine was awesome. I actually got some yard work done. Until my lawnmower died. I got to bring it over to the repairman, but anyway, you don't want to hear this. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail, guys, and listen, if you never take anything from this, take this. If it hurts, don't play. If it hurts, don't play. Okay? Let me honk a little bit. I played quite a bit. I should be ready to go, and we'll talk about that. Hellacious double C's, and a little bit of number 8, ending on a wide open pedal B flat. All 3 valves. Open up the horn completely. Wow. Anyway, if it hurts, don't play. Now, I talk about this with my athletes all the time. Guys, that is the worst thing you could do. The phrase, no pain, no gain, is just the dumbest thing that was ever uttered. You know, football players have to get through it. You know, it's the nature of the beast. But I'll tell you what, you think of any retired football player that has had anything resembling an extended career in the NFL. There's very few of them. You know, the average football career is 4 years. Okay? I think Peyton Manning, all those guys. You think they can get through one day without painkillers? Think about the NFL Fox team. Terry Bradshaw, Michael Strahan, Howie Long. You think one day without painkillers? I guarantee you they can't. Guys, don't do it. Now, just about all these topics, guys, I get from my students. Now, I had a student the other day. It was several weeks ago, actually. And he was having trouble with his teeth. He was having teeth surgery, periodontal teeth surgery, and they put in some sort of a thing on the omelet that, they weren't braces, but it was some, I'm not sure what it was, but it was scraping his bottom lip to the point where it was bleeding. Oh, don't worry, man. Don't worry, I got this. I played on it before. Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Guys, that's silly. That is absolutely crazy. Now, let's bring a little physiology in here. Okay? The body, in its infinite wisdom, does everything it can possibly do to avoid pain. So if a pitcher arm hurts, elbow hurts, or shoulder hurts when he's throwing, unbeknownst to that pitcher, the body will automatically alter his motion to avoid the pain. Without even trying to do it, it's going to happen. If your chops hurt, if they're cut, whatever, from braces or whatever, if they are cut and it hurts to play, guys, your body is going to do everything. It's going to stretch, it's going to tighten up, it's going to do everything it can, whether you want to do it or not, almost, to avoid that pain. Now, whether the coercion or the tightening up or whatever actually does the job and avoids the pain is a different story. But guys, you are just going to completely 100% screw up your chops if you try to play through pain. Jerry had a chronic back problem his whole life. To the point where at some point they wanted, when he was much younger, they wanted to fuse his back completely. And he didn't want to do it because it would have left him without pain, but he would have been, like Frankenstein, not being able, he didn't want to do that. And he dealt with pain through the whole thing. Now, when I got him on the kettlebells, he eternally thanked me for it because it really, really helped his back. Okay? Now, here's the thing. The point is, when he would play with a bad back, with hyperradiation, now, he instinctively knew that when the chops were compromised because of the bad back, he couldn't compress and all this sort of stuff, he tried not to play. He tried not to play. For no other reason, not that from what I just said, your body will do what it can to avoid the pain. He didn't know about that. He just knew that he wasn't doing it right because he couldn't compress with his back and his core. Guys, you can't do it. Now, it's very easy for me to say because I'm not a professional trumpet player anymore. And if the chops hurt, if your back hurts, but you're getting paid and you need the gig, guys, you have to do it. But do not do it in your practice session. Do not. All right? Now, again, back to the athletes. Very often, when my runners say pull a hamstring or something, I can't do any. I can't just sit here and do nothing. Okay, well, you can cross-train around it if you want to do very gently on an exercise bike, if that doesn't compromise. But if there's any pain in the hamstring, don't do it. If you want to work on upper body weights, which I don't promote for my kids, but you get the idea. If you want to cross-train around it, that's one thing. But guys, when we are dealing with our chops, I knew guys that, again, had to go out and play with a hernia. Now, you talk about excruciating pain. And eventually they just couldn't do it. But, guys, it is just counterproductive to anything we're trying to do if you play with pain, either in your chops or anything other kind of the body. The back, if you pull a muscle in your core, possibly a rib is very, you break a rib somehow. Very, very hard to get. Guys, just don't do it. This too shall pass. And the fact of the matter is, the way we play, if you have to take time off, weeks, months, something like that, it's not the end of the world. Your chops come back quicker than you could ever imagine with the 1SB mouthpiece and the 1SB mouthpiece and no tension. You'll be amazed how quickly those chops come back. So, again, if professionally you can take the time off, do it. If you can't, try to do what you have to do. Don't play lead. Run for the fourth chair when you get on that gig, whatever the case may be. You know what? Depending on the gig, if some of these loud gigs and you're playing down in the section, fake it. I'm not kidding. Fake it. If anybody calls you on it, try to play a little bit. Just say, oh yeah, I'm playing. Guys, don't play if it hurts. All right? All right. Eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.